Are you interested in Berko signals? Well, today I'm going to be having a look at some and wiring them up. So when you get the signals, they'll come in a packet like this. I've taken the signals out because they're already on the layout. Just opens up, undoing the staples, and the wires will be taped to this blue card here. This card just has some information on the signals, sort of the guarantee and how to wire them up. It's quite self-explanatory, but I will be showing you how to do that in the video. There are a couple of ways to wire put the signals in. You can use small pins. There are 4 holes on the edge of the base where you can drive a pin in, or you can do it the way I've done, which is just to use a little bit of glue to hold them in place. The glue I've used is Copydex. It's a really good all-purpose glue. I had it recommended to me by Charlie at Chadwick Model Railway. So yeah, let's get into the signals themselves. So these are the signals. They're really nicely detailed. The ones I've gone for are all dual colour red and green, so I'm just struggling to focus on them there. There you are. So they're all red and green square-headed signals. I'll take you onto the layout in a minute. They just go in fairly simply. You drill a small hole to put the wires in. The wires are at the bottom of the base there, just come out through the bottom. You drill a small hole. You can either then, like I said, tack them in or glue them in. And that's one of the hardest parts done, because I find with gluing, although it's less permanent, it is slightly harder because you will struggle to keep it in place. So you do have to hold on to it until the glue starts to go tacky. But let's have a look under the layout and see what it looks like from there. So we're under the layout, and I'm sorry the lighting's not going to be very good, but you can see these are the wires that come down. You have your common positive, I believe. I'll have to have a full look over the instructions before I go into it. And then your 2 negative wires for each aspect. If I've got that wrong, there'll be a little thing saying it's the other way round. So, those are the wires you'll get. Obviously I've got 4 lots. I'll just show you how to wire up one. I've just got, and to power them, I've got just a 12-volt power adapter that goes into the mains. So this is the adapter I bought. It's just a fairly simple power adapter. Comes with it's one of the best ones that's better for use at railways. It's one that's got a screw connector on the end, so that's really useful for what I'll be using it for. I'll just be wiring directly into this, and then I've got some switches that will be going into the mess that is that, but I will be rewiring the whole of the layout in the coming weeks. So we'll have a look at actually getting them wired up now. So I was indeed incorrect with the wires. This is how you would wire it up, and it's going, you have to excuse the noise, I've had to put a fan on. It's quite warm in the southwest at the moment. It's quite warm indeed, but it's quite simple to follow. So what I'll do is I'll try to show you the best I can what I'm doing. It might be a case of pictures with a voiceover, because it's quite difficult to record and solder at the same time. Obviously with soldering, take care, it's hot. But yeah, I'm going to get on with this, and I'll take a few photos as I go through and provide a bit of a voiceover. So what I've done here is just wire the resistor to the negative terminal on the plug, and this will provide the negative feed for the signal. So I've wired the switch's positive input to the switch, and this will run off to meet the power plug like the negative wire did. So I've wired the wires that go to the different aspects. They've been soldered to the switch. Obviously, if you have 3 or 4 aspect signals, they will need a different switch type. So this is my control board. I've mounted the switch to it. That's the switch on the left of the picture. I've mounted the switch in, so this means I can change the aspect of the signal. So I've wired up one of the signals. It's a fairly straightforward process, but it is quite time consuming. But as you can see, it's very nice solid aspect. So if I just pull you back, you can see I've got the switch in there, and it works very nicely indeed. But what I'll do is I'll get on and do all the other 4 signals quite quickly, and yeah, I'll see you once the others are wired up. So all of the signals have now been wired up. They are all fully functional. As you can see, I'm just using a mirror there to be able to see what the aspects on those are. You can see I can change both of those. And I can come down here and change that signal, and the final signal over there can be changed. So, as you can see, I think the signals are really nice. They're nice, high quality. I really do think they have been done very well. I will give a short running session in just a second, but I'd just like to thank you for following till now. I'm sorry it's not been the highest quality video like you usually get from me, but obviously it is quite difficult to film underneath the layout. So I shall speak to you in the next video. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.